Alright, this is Wes Lewis from Transcend Existence, and this is Mozart from the Simple Life Bus.
What's happening, y'all?
It's a meetup. I come down with my friend Randy to pick up a bus, and we made a pit stop here to check out Mo's bus. And to meet him for the first time. So
glad to finally meet in person.
Yes,
you know, we've been talking for like a year almost.
Super awesome, man.
Now it's good to meet in person.
So anyway, he's gonna give us a quick rundown of his bus, and I'll let him take the camera.
Most of it was either repurposed, recycled, or reused. We didn't have a big budget, and this is what we came out with. I had a bunch of old cedars, so I made the cedar tables. We burned just regular old plywood out of Home Depot to give it a little bit better look than just plywood. And like I said, we just didn't have a big budget. Came out to look almost like artificial tiger wood. If I'd had more time, I would have stripped it in like 6-inch strips and then pieced it all together to really look like tiger wood.
Right.
The composting toilet is right here. All the tables fold up so it's accessible. We can fold it down when it's not in use.
Wow.
The top and this folding table were a coffee table that I made. So when we were moving in the bus, I ripped the coffee table apart, chopped it up, and dressed up the bus a little bit more than what it was before. You know.
And this is your sink here?
Yeah. We got it. The gray water is just a 5-gallon Culligan tank below it. This is just a little adapter that I just jimmy rigged the other day, just to make the water flow a little more smooth.
Sure.
So I'm gonna fix that up, you know. But let's see what else.
All this upper storage.
Yeah. And it's all usable, you know. All this junk's in here because we live in here full time. We try and keep it somewhat neat, and 20 feet of living space. You got to stay organized.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. It's great.
We just use a regular 110 fridge.
Okay.
But it only runs 10 watts.
Right.
The light bulb inside actually sucks another 10 watts, so that light bulb's coming out.
Right.
You know, especially if we go parking someplace. This little cabinet we had when we were moving into the bus, it's fixing to come out. We got to move off this lot in a week. So when we move to the next place, I'm ripping it out, and all this will be a new cubby hole cabinets, and we'll all be burned plywood to match the rest of the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
It was
nice.
a temporary ordeal.
Then you've got a skylight up here, it looks like.
Yeah,
that
just did that out of plexiglass, and I got that from a neighbor who was building a fish tank, and it didn't work out. He was going to trash it, so needless to say, I made something out of it.
Heck yeah. Nice reuse of material.
Yeah. The bed was a futon off of Craigslist. We just put a new mattress on it, raised it up 12 inches.
Yeah.
And then underneath, we just use big tubs for all our storage and clothes. They all slide in and out. The 2x2 keeps anything from sliding forward while we're driving.
Very cool. It's a little dark, so hopefully
Yeah.
you guys can see this.
It's getting late in the day.
Yep. Nice storage up above the bed and everything. Very cool.
The curtains are all hung up with just Harbor Freight magnets, so we can take them off and move them anywhere in the bus we want. We can block off the front, block off the toilet, anything you want, you know.
Nice little dinette area.
And we kept 2 of the bus seats just to keep it kind of nostalgic of being a school bus, you know.
Sure. Well, very cool. It's a great bus you have, man.
I appreciate it, man, especially coming from you and your build. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I appreciate that too, man. But yeah, this is the Simple Life bus. I'll take you for a quick tour around the outside. You want to show us around the outside real fast? Oh, let me get your. I gotta film your beaded skull here.
Oh, absolutely.
This thing is beautiful. I might get a better look at it here in a minute for myself, but man, that thing is beautiful. So this is some of Mo's artwork, and every one of these are individual beads. I don't know if you can see that. It's not paint.
Put them on one at a time with a toothpick.
One at a time with a toothpick. So it's beautiful. A lot of time and effort put into this stuff. Very nice.
And we got another one above the door.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah.
That's actually a
deer skull.
chihuahua on the swing arm.
And yeah, here's a little chihuahua. Little beaded skull here. So yeah, he does some really fantastic artwork. I love it. Got a nice native feel to it. Alright, so this is the exterior and this is an awning. And go ahead and explain how this awning works real quick.
It just clips up to 2 eye bolts on the bus, connects and comes down in maybe 90 seconds.
Right.
The pole is actually an old windsurfer mast I got off Craigslist, and it just bolts up down there to a conduit clamp from an electrical department.
Yeah, very nice. So yeah, right here just kind of connects to two little bolts here on the side. And
well, you might as well show people my ghetto Yeti too.
Okay. There's the ghetto Yeti.
Yeah, man, I'll hold ice for 5 days this way.
No kidding. A cooler, styrofoam cooler inside of a cooler.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Fill ice below and ice in it.
So this is the simple life, guys. Heck yeah. That's great.
Our outdoor shower is all gravity fed. The black tubes up top, they heat up from the sun. I'm estimating about 135 degrees because the normal water heater is about 120, and you can't get under this in midday. It's too hot.
Very nice.
And we put a 4-foot deck on the back.
Beautiful.
That's only what's legal in Florida without having to go to tail lights and all that good junk.
Yeah.
It's the same width as a handicap carrier for like hover rounds and things like that.
Okay.
They allow 48 inches in Florida, so that's what I went with.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go about 4 foot on the back of mine also.
Oh,
so.
sweet.
Yeah, very cool. You just kind of brace it up with some steel angle iron under here.
And each angle that was welded together is individual, and then they bolt right into the bumper bolts. So I can take the wood off, take the angles off, and put it on another bus if I want.
Very cool. Yeah.
And then I re-supported it with a cargo carrier just to carry our gas bottles, grill, junk like that. So the carrier actually hooks into the hitch and supports the top from bouncing as the top holds the bottom also.
Yeah, great little way to store the propane tanks here. Some more of Mozart right here. I love it. It's really beautiful, man. And don't forget the simple life right up here.
If I know where you're going to do a video, I could have picked up some of the stuff a little bit.
It's all good. You're out here living life, man, doing it simple. You know, it's awesome.
That's true.
So yeah, and he's lined the guardrails here with a little bunch of little pennies everywhere.
And they're all heads up.
All heads up.
All 2016s.
Yeah. Are they really all 2016?
Yeah, went to the bank and bought them all new.
Okay. How many are on there?
Well, we kind of play a game. We have people guess how many pennies there are, and if they get it right, we'll send them a free sticker.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you can guess how many pennies are on the bus between the outside and the inside, you get free stickers from us.
Okay, very cool. Yeah. I'll go in and film you mainly just on the dash there.
The dash and the steps going inside also.
Okay.
And around the kitty rearview mirror. I'm going to do something to the stop sign, just haven't thought of what yet.
Right.
But I'm thinking like maybe just put a word above it, you know, like stop, leave the stop, and put breathe, relax. You know,
sure.
Stop, breathe, and relax.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
And it's got just like a gold hammer tone
actually
finish
copper.
on it, kind of a copper tone.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's Rust-Oleum hammered copper paint. Out of a quart can, and we rolled it on with Carpenter finish rollers.
Okay. It looks great. I mean, I'm sure it gets plenty of attention everywhere you go.
There's some pennies on the tag.
Oh, the pennies on the tag too. And I like the plate also. I don't wear shoes as much as possible myself. So yeah, see, look.
No shoes.
There we go. That's the way to do it, guys. All right, guys. There's a quick tour of the bus. We're gonna go check out the sunset. We'll see ya.
Peace.